teacher. My name is Argentina. I'm a student for UNIT. So it was wonder if you help us to answer some questions.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, first of all, what's your name?
Nigel Campbell.
Nice name. And can you tell me how are you from?
Where am I from?
Yes.
I'm from London, England.
And well, do you know how much time are you staying?
Well, I arrived 26 years ago,
Oh my
so that's quite a long time.
Okay, so tell me, how does Merida looks to so far?
Well, it's changed a lot, obviously, in 26 years. I think there are many nice things about Merida, the culture, the food. There are some things that maybe we need to try to make better, like traffic, opportunities for students and for jobs.
Okay, it's very calm here, isn't it?
It is, definitely, yeah. I mean, that's another big positive about Merida, that crime is low, and specifically I think violent crime is low as well.
Is there a big difference about London and Merida?
Well, London has changed as well. When I left London, it was very quiet, generally in crime. It's not very dangerous, but there is more violence with knives with young people, which simply didn't exist when I lived in England.
Okay, the weather is different to London to Merida?
Yeah, definitely, very, very different. Lots of cloud, not very hot, not very cold either, but many, many days, perhaps a little bit like today, cloudy days. And here, obviously, total opposite.
Okay, do you prefer London or Merida?
Yeah, that's a good question. Just Merida, probably. I mean, Merida's climate is not great. Also, I lived in Puebla for 8 years, and Puebla has an excellent climate. That would be my favorite. But Merida may be a little better than London. Very different, maybe a little better.
Do you know who Ascent Mayan culture is?
Well, I mean, I know that it ended before the Spanish arrived, and probably started about the 3rd or 5th century. So it probably is about, I don't know, about 1,500 years old when it actually started, I would think.
Interesting.
I'm not an expert.
Okay, my last question is, can you tell us if you have already visited Progreso?
Oh yeah, many, many times. Progresso's changed slowly, but it's advancing. So yeah, I've been there many, many times.
The next is Emilio.
Hello, my name is Emilio. Nice to- I'd like to know if you brought your camera to take pictures.
I do have a camera in my house, and it's quite big. It's now this big. Maybe it's a little bit too big. Sometimes I prefer the telephone because the telephone is so small. But I have a camera, yeah.
Okay. Tell me if you already visit Izamal.
Yes, I've been to Izamal a number of different times. Very pretty.
What do you think about the place?
Yeah, very pretty. Very nice that everything is in yellow. So I think it's a very good place to visit.
Okay. Now I'd like to know if you already visit Chichen Itza.
Yes, yeah, I've been there many times. The first time, or the first times it was possible to go to the top of the pyramid. Of course now that's not possible, but yes, many visits.
There are architecture similar in London.
No, we don't have pyramids. We have old archaeological sites. We have Stonehenge. for example, and Stonehenge is a lot older than Chichen Itza. Is maybe about 3 times as old as Chichen Itza.
Have you ever been in Celestún?
Yes, I visited Celestún before to look at the birds.
Celestún is a very beautiful place, isn't it?
Yes, very nice. I mean, obviously because of the birds, the flamingos. So yeah, it's beautiful.
Tell me, if you love the refreshing cenotes around Mérida,
Yeah, I don't go in the water a lot. I don't know why, but yeah, there are. I visited maybe about 4 or 5, not so many, but I know there are a lot of very beautiful ones.
could you tell me what is the most amazing place is from the ones you have seen here in Mérida?
In Merida, in Yucatan,
Yeah.
in general, probably Chichen Itza. I think. I mean, it's the most famous place. Very beautiful when you look at it. It looks very, very attractive. Very impressive place. So I would say that's my number one.
First of all, my name is Carlos, and what do you think about the weather here? I think in Merida in the night is so refreshing and beautiful. But what do you think?
Yeah, I think the weather is not easy. I mean, at this time of year, sure, it's very comfortable, much more comfortable. But really, for 8 months of the year, it's hard. It's so hot, very humid. So, for example, when I receive visitors from England, I try to persuade them to come at this time of the year and not during all the hot weather that we have.
Tell me if you have already tasted amazing gastronomy in Yucatan.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I'm sure more or less everything.
And what is your favorite food here?
My favorite food, maybe. I mean, I like queso relleno.
It's delicious.
That's a local traditional dish.
And the pig here?
I like pip. I like potaje. So many different Mexican or Yucatecan dishes.
Okay, I personally think it's one of the most delicious food in all the world. There is a restaurant in Izamal called the Kinich.
Kinich, I visited Kinich. Yeah.
It's mind blowing. You should definitely go there.
Yes, no, I visited the Kinich restaurant. Very good.
Okay, well, could you tell me if you would like to taste a marquesita?
I've eaten marquesita as well, and Progreso, for example, or at the park. So with the cheese, not a very good taste of the cheese.
With Nutella?
Normally not with Nutella. I prefer just the cheese.
Okay. Could you tell me if you knew the papaya candy?
Papaya, yes I have, yeah, like dulce de papaya.
In Kinich?
Yes, Kinich and other restaurants, Chaya Maya in downtown. Yeah, very nice.
What about the nightlife here? What do you think?
Well, I mean, I think that there are good options if you want to look at the local culture, the dancing, in Santa Lucia, the Bacaria, which is on Mondays. So that's a good option. And also, when I came to Merida all those years ago, nobody went to downtown in the evening. It was completely empty. And now it's coming to life with restaurants and bars. So I think that the nightlife is getting better and better in Merida.
And tell me if you change your country again.
I don't think so. I think I should stay here. My family, my wife is Yucatecan, my children are Mexican, so I don't anticipate changing country. Right.
It's everything for us.
Okay, well thank you very much. Pleasure to have you here and talk to you.
Thanks to teacher Nayan.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.